Can a Christian lose their salvation? That's a question that has caused sleepless nights, church splits, and endless debates. But the Apostle Paul, in Galatians chapter 5, drops a bombshell that sounds terrifying at first. You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace. Wait, what? Is Paul saying you can lose it all? Let's read the rest before we panic. Paul writes, "You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace. For through the Spirit we eagerly await by faith the righteousness for which we hope. For in Christ Jesus neither circumcision nor uncircumcision has any value. The only thing that counts is faith expressing itself through love." Here's the context. Some Galatians were being told they needed to follow Jewish laws, starting with circumcision, to really be saved. And Paul says if you go back to law-keeping as the basis of your standing with God, you've cut yourself off from Christ. Because grace and law are two different roads. You can't walk both. First lesson. Falling away from grace isn't about committing a sin and losing salvation. It's about abandoning grace as your foundation. If you decide that Jesus' death wasn't enough, that you need to add your own religious works to be accepted, you've moved off the gospel. The good news is that falling from grace isn't accidental, it's directional, and you can always turn back. Second lesson. Notice what Paul says doesn't matter. Circumcision, uncircumcision, religious rituals, external markers. Then he says what does matter, faith expressing itself through love. Not faith alone as a mental agreement, not love alone without truth, but faith that works, that shows up, that serves, that sacrifices, that loves. Genuine faith naturally produces love. If your faith doesn't make you more loving, it's not the faith of the gospel. So here's the freedom. Stop trying to earn what's already been given. Rest in grace. And then let that grace flow out as love to others. That's the only thing that counts. If this brought you clarity and freedom, subscribe for more gospel truth that sets captives free. Every week, we cut through confusion and point you back to Jesus. Hit that button. Grace is just the beginning.